Round 2 of this week's GroovePages Show and Tell. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this video. My name is David Lemon. I'm the community manager and also doing trainings and reviews for you guys. The review sessions I call Show and Tell because I turn on the camera, I come on live, and I go in and then review the people's websites that they created. So this week we already did one session of the GroovePages Show and Tell. However, we didn't go through all of the websites. We stopped over here with this website, and we still have quite a few that we need to go through. So I would wait. We didn't stop there. This one we saw. I believe this one we didn't go through from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 websites are left from the actual review session that we did last time. Today was supposed to be a GrooveKart show and tell. However, there were no submissions of GrooveKart stores. But in case you still have any GrooveKart store and you would like to have it reviewed, please feel free to jump in and then post your links into the comment section of this live stream. We will be reviewing those as well. As a priority today, it's supposed to be GrooveKart show and tell, but again, we're just going to be calling it GroovePages as we have loads of websites from people that wanted reviewed, and we don't have any cart or GrooveKart stores so far from the people that wanted reviewed. This may be also because GrooveKart has been released into the GrooveFunnels suite of tools very recently. It was available as a standalone product, but now that it has been merged with the whole suite of tools, people are starting to use it more and more. The fact that it is also free made it available for everybody, and the people are just not ready yet with showcasing their stores. Some people are still working on it. Some people are just not confident yet in what they have created. So that may be the reason. This is just me pure guessing, but I'm pretty sure we have here very, very interesting websites that were created with GroovePages and not with GrooveKart, and people are a little bit more confident with their GroovePages websites. So far, it has been out for quite some time, and we'll just go in and then see what users have created. I can say that I have looked into some of these websites for the GroovePages Show and Tell, and they are really good. Some of them are really, really impressive, and then we'll go in together and then we'll just review them. So if you're not familiar with the GroovePages Show and Tell flow of things and how they work, we have a handy dandy little note over here where we review the goal, the trust factor of the website from 1 till 10. We go into the design from 1 till 10, brandability, and some of actions to take. So these are some of the things that I like to see when I look at the website and I need to give my feedback. These are the things that I look at. Also, I give you also some feedback on what strategies I would use if I would be creating maybe a website or a funnel for the particular niches that people chose, and how I would market it, and maybe some ideas, but that's just purely a bonus. People can take it or leave it. That's just my opinion. Some of the people that actually created or did the changes that I suggested, they have gone in and then tweaked their websites with the info I mentioned, and their sites are up and running and making quite nice incomes. They regularly come and message me like, "Hey David, thanks for letting me know. I actually did the changes and it's going really, really well," and that's what makes me happy. And I'm hoping that I can do that for you as well. So in case you are here, you are watching the show and tell. Again, in case you have a GrooveKart store, please drop the links there. We didn't receive any submissions for GrooveKart stores to be reviewed, so that's why we're continuing with the GroovePages website. But yeah, we'll just start with Cam Wilkes, and then we'll see what he had created. So let me just make it bigger. This is a website that is strategy.waking Waking Giants Academy. Okay, so Waking Giants Academy. Cool. And this seems to be like a course. Okay, so this is a sales page for a course where it is shown what the course consists of. And these are collapse elements over here, so that you can open up and you can see what is included. View strategic plan options. We'll click on that at a later point. It looks really, really interesting. Let me just zoom in so that you can see it a little bit better. I believe this is how it shows up normally on websites, on normal screens. Waking Giants, your instructor over here. Then there are price plans, which look great. 30-day strategy template is free. Then the rest, I actually really like these types of pricing plans. It is clearly showcasing what is included and what is not included in these packages. So I like that. Satisfaction guarantee, perfect. Frequently asked questions. If you have any question whatsoever, perfect. Contact Waking Giants, and then there's a logo image for Waking Giants. Great, very simple page, very illustration and image. Like, you don't have to have all these images and illustrations. If you have a point that you want to bring across, putting a video, and then for the people that like to read, they can just go through the page and then have everything there. So let's just click on the button and to see what we are working with. Okay, so this brings us back to this section over here, and then people can pick and choose and go to the different offer pages. Okay, cool. So this is wakinggiantsacademy.com/offers. Let's just see what kind of it's a Kajabi website. It's a Kajabi checkout. It looks really clean. It is really nicely branded with the whole offers or the strategy page. So the people that they want to actually get those courses or the actual purchase the product, they are transferred over to a different membership platform. So you can see you don't necessarily have to post everything on Groove. At this moment it is still in beta, so people are looking for different solutions, and this is one of those. So you can create a website with GroovePages and have your course or the actual purchase of the product on some other platform. That's an option. So I really like the layout of this background over here, but that's not the first step that we want to do. We want to actually review the goal. So the goal of this site, of this page, is to get people to purchase. It's obvious when we click on the big call to action button, then it scrolls us down to this section over here, where we can choose what we want to sign up for. Let's just see. Okay, so this is the actual pop-up that shows up. It's really nicely made. There's just a background image with an which works really well with the background. It just looks really very professional. Download your free 30-day strategy plan template. Beautiful, and it just works really nicely. So cool. I'm really happy about this. It looks professional, simple, but everything is laid out really nicely. There's a video where I'm pretty sure the actual founder and the creator explains the product, so I don't think there is a point of watching it. So let's just go on to the next one. Trust factor. The trust factor, I would rank this one high, 10, because it is very simple, very clean, very professionally made, with the yellow being the dominant color, and then black, white, and gray, which I usually teach, and then there is just this green option over here, which I would rather have it in some kind of a faded yellow, if that would be me, but that's just purely on the creators of the site. And then basically the whole site is branded with the same color, with the same styling. Everything is rounded, as you can see. The buttons are rounded, the collapse element is rounded, there is a specific font for the headings and a specific font for the paragraphs and the text. As you can see, this text is not the same as this text font. So I'm very happy that there's a level of detail like that in there. So trust factor is high. There's a guarantee. There are testimonials over here. There's a section about the author, so the author is showing his face, and also there's a video on the top where he explains in his own words. First of all, he welcomes the people on the page, and he explains what is happening. So that is that is a great thing to have. And then definitely this guarantee and the seal and the frequently asked questions immediately. You can see the websites that think like strategically on actually tackling those objections immediately that the people may have. They are immediately written out on the page. So there is even a contact option. Let's just see contact. Where does this go? Okay, so it goes on to the website, on this contact page of the website, which has a phone number. So it's just a beautiful uh, um, website, and I think this is just an offer page, so let's just call it a funnel. I'm super happy about it. It was really nicely laid out. Design is 10. As I said, everything is nicely rounded, separate fonts, colors are on point. The brandability is there. The logo is just a simple walking giants, I believe, or waking giants, sorry, not walking. um, Waking Giants dot, that's the actual logo. It is super simple. It is it works with the whole website with the black, white, and yellow plus gray colors. It is just it just works. Sum up actions to take at this moment. I don't really think anything should change on here except that little color. If that would be me, I would just change this color to yellow, and I'm actually, that's basically it. So that's really that this colors just stands out a little bit because it doesn't work with the whole uh, gray, black and white plus a color that is not this green. So that's just the only thing. It is super not important for some, but yeah, just to say something, just to say an action to take. Really well done. So yeah, I wish you all the best for the for the actual person that built out the page, and also the the owner of this company. I wish you all the best. I'm 100% sure that this will be a really good website that will get to make you a lot of success in the future. Cool. Let's just see. So this was a wonderful site. Yeah, even here, Mike Dixon says, I like how you grayed out the options, also added a free option. It's a nice layout for sure. Absolutely. I agree with that. So there is Curry Russell. He has been already on some previous GroovePages Show and Tells. And he changed his site quite significantly last time. I don't know if it is because of me. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's because of me or because of something else, but his website, his previous website, was very dark, and a lot of things were crammed onto the actual above the fold, as we call it. This looks much cleaner. It looks different. Previously, he was using black color. The page was quite dark, and it was filled with yellow and blue and red colors, which are actually showing this engagement. Let me just see if I can find something like this. So these engagements, so the blue, red, and yellow colors for the engagement, which works well. But now he decided to do a purple-ish layout, which is beautiful and different. So I don't know if this is for the same page. Is like a different variation of his site. It works quite well. Let's just see what he has. So this is, I believe, a website. Not quite sure. Let's just see. So there is some white space above here. I'm not quite sure why. There should be maybe some content. I'm not finding any content here. So there is basically this cover image on here with a watch demo, which brings up the pop-up monster engagement. Perfect. So it explains what the product is about, and there's a get started button which brings us to the checkout page. I really like this monster engagement illustration. Added bonus. Okay, $200 hotel gift card, which is great. There is a bump offer as well on here. It is just really nicely laid out on here. So let's go back and analyze the homepage one more time. to be honest, I'm not big on actually moving complete sections on the website. I saw the animation on the button, but the whole section on here is just, in my opinion, a bit too much. Automating Facebook engagements with technology. Monster Engagement is a Facebook automation software designed to automatically engage with your Facebook friends and those you follow automatically. Okay, cool. Monster Engagement does all the heavy lifting. I like the background of this one, but instead of these colored icons over here, I would rather see something simple like lined without the color, because the color is defined, in my opinion, with the actual background section. So on here, I would just add on transparent line icons without the actual colors in it. That's just my opinion. Something like this, you see, something like this works well. He also included it here already. So something like this I would keep on the whole website. It just looks a bit more clean. Okay, with Monster Engagement, your connections to your network will absolutely explode. There's a guy over here. Order Monster Engagement gear. Okay. Unleash the Facebook algorithm buster. Monster Engagement. Get Monster Engagement today. It goes over there to the checkout page, and here's a footer that the image would need to be resized a little bit. What's this? Learn more about our partner program. There you go. So he has an affiliate program, and he's inviting people to actually go to learn about the partner program, and it uses the become a partner template from Groove. It's just really nicely laid out. There's affiliate prices, $500 in cash, second place, third place, walking around money, three big ones. Cool. Affiliate manager is Kerry Russell, the creator of this product. It really is a very simple, very organized page, and it just looks good. The only thing is that it is a different color. It's blue, and the illustrations don't really work with the previous layout on here. So it seems that it's clearly like a different template that was used. But start somewhere. Okay, start somewhere. I am super happy about this page, and I can say that maybe this is a bit cleaner than the previous version of the site that he had. I'm not sure if this is for the same product or not. It seems to me that could be the case. This one is much more clean, and the template that was used is for a website. And the only thing that I don't fully understand is why two cover images. So the cover section of the website is the big and bold section where you describe what the business or the website is about, and you give options to people like call to actions. On here there are two actions, which is watch the demo and get started. Okay, and this is the content. This is the first cover image. Then the cover block. Then the second cover block is the same. Is doing the same thing, explaining what the product is about. In text. It doesn't actually put in like a proper mock-up, but in text it explains what it does, and again the same things for the video and the same call to action. So I believe that either this one or this one should be used, but not both. It just looks like it was like a test on which one works better. So maybe this could be edited, but the goal is there. The goal is to watch the demo and then get started. So a watch demo is not something that will pull the attention away. It will not send out the people somewhere else, because it's just a pop-up that opens up on the actual page. So this is a good call to action, but I would probably switch the colors and somehow make this get started pop out. Okay, because I want that one to be clicked. At this moment, the dominant call to action button is the watch demo, because it's just whiter and more bright, and it's just popping out more into people's faces. And then the get started is like a secondary, but I think they would need to be switched. So the first call to action would need to be get started, and if the people want to learn more, then they can watch the demo. But you want them to click this one, so I would make this brighter or bolder or something, so that it stands out more. Here as well, so something like this. Maybe you could do white border on here and white text, and then over here some sort of a bigger, bolder color, maybe this a red, like a get started, in order to stand out more. Yeah, so the two cover blocks, I wouldn't do that one, but it's just up to preference. Again, over here on this section, I would just put in some line icons similarly to this one, because it would just work better. The illustration and the imaging is already in the background, so these ones just don't bring any extra value, and it would look even better if it would be just a white line icon in there. I love that there are these like explanation: get more leads, discover friends, grow your team engagements. But I don't think that this needs to be advertised. If this will be working as a funnel, then absolutely don't send your people away to Spreadshirt. That's not something that you necessarily want them to do. It's good that you have options for people to purchase your gear, but if this is going to be working as a front end offer or like a website for monster engagement, I would not put this on here. Maybe in the footer you could put a little button to say shop or something like that, and then maybe you could advertise it separately to everybody that visits or purchases from you. Maybe take this Spreadshirt link and send them a Facebook ad or send them emails about it. But I don't really think that it should be on the homepage. You actually want people to get subscribed or get signed up and get your offer from the order page. So the sending away the people to a Spreadshirt website is not the best idea, in my opinion. All in all, it's good. It's still a work in progress. As I can see, there's some purple section over here that's not really needed, and there's a white section on here, and there's another section that has a container color and also a block color, and then this image just needs to be resized a little bit and then transparent, because the text cannot be fully seen over here. So there's still a bit Elite Profit Plan. Okay, there's designed by Elite Profit Plan. This is, I believe, another site from Curry Russell. Maybe this is his design agency slash, yeah, marketing agency. Yeah, that looks great. Cool. So that's my opinion, and let's just go on. The trust factor of this site is good. It doesn't look finished yet, and I'm pretty sure this is still being worked on. At this moment, I would rank it with 6, 7 ish. It needs to be worked on a little bit more. Maybe some mock-ups about the product. Maybe I believe the previous version of the page had a lot of these floating likes and emojis and these heart icons and things like that. Maybe those can be added on some parts of the page or even in the background. At this moment, all the illustrations on the page are about this one illustration. So here it is. Okay, so there are a couple of mock-ups on here, but all the illustrations are about this one particular thing. So this is good, but it's just overused, I feel, on the page. There could be some of these emojis could be used on different parts of the page just to make it a bit stand out a bit more. Design is good. Design is very clean. It's following like a colored background, white background, colored background, white background. It's using the black, white, and gray, and a pink, and this pinkish, purple-ish color, which I like. There are some of these design things that I don't really like with these different color variations. If these would be in purple, black, and white, maybe it could be working, but I would just suggest to put it in line art, these rounded kind of line art, and then use those on the page. From the design perspective, the buttons need to be changed, like the colors. The get started needs to be the dominant one, and the watch demo needs to be a side option. So I feel that they need to be switched, and it just needs to make we need to make the get started to be seen by the people, because that's what we want them to do. Um, yeah, this needs to, I believe, this needs to be taken out because we don't want people to leave the site. We want people to stay and actually purchase. So see if you want them to purchase the merch first or this one, and then decide which one to leave. This learn more about the partner program. This is great. There is it's like a subtle hint on something that you're offering, and then you have your details on here, and that's basically it. So the design is good. Design needs to be worked on still. I would rank it as well with 7. It's going in a good direction, but I feel just it needs a bit of more work. Brandability. The brandability is good. You have your own logo. You have your own on nice domain. You have your fonts. You have your colors. So that's all good. So the brandability is 10. It just needs to be worked on a little bit more, like these couple more custom illustrations. Like you can put this what's it called, this octopus in maybe different variants, like in different positions and things like that, so that it just, you can use it on more pages. Like maybe the octopus is showing on the checkout page. If you want to go into this kind of a character and a mascot type of websites, you can do that as well with some more illustrations, but a good start anyway. So these were the actions to take. We'll probably not go through them one more time, but I believe I mentioned all of them. Yeah, cool. So let's just see the next site over here. Krishna Marathe, successmagnet.groovepages.com/gratitude. Okay, so this is this seems like a one-page funnel with the checkout form embedded on the page. It seems to me like it's a book. Okay, it's about time for you to practice the life-changing power of gratitude. Do you want to be happier and more resilient to the challenges of life? There is an ebook, maybe to put an ebook cover. It can be done pretty simply, so that it displays that this is a book. Topics covered in the book: dear friend, gratitude is powerful emotion. So there are some icons about what it is covering. Let me just zoom in. When you make the wise decision. Okay, so there it is. So okay, I feel that this is a PLR product, which is good. Those PLR products usually give out this resource mind map cheat sheet, and I feel that this could be maybe a page for the, what's it called, the imperfect action challenge. Not sure, but this could be. This is what I'm teaching, so in case you haven't seen that yet, you can go on and see the imperfect action challenge. You just type it into to YouTube. This is a nice little challenge where I teach from scratch. Like I give you the products, I give you the structure, I give you the trainings, everything that you need to do step by step in order to put up a very, very successful and a very easy type of a thing. In case you're following step by step, it will show you how to create a business online using GrooveFunnels. Click here for instant access. By now, okay, it brings you to the checkout page, which is, I believe, the same checkout page, just a link. Yeah, perfect. Cool. So the structure of this site is getting there, but it's not quite there yet. So the colors on the site are kind of a greenish pages, but then there are things that are blue, and then over here there is also this checkout page that is blue. So so I feel that there is a bit of mix and match of the colors on here. If I would be creating this page, I would just do everything in orange, and in orange because my product is in orange. So even though the checkout is blue, it will just stand out a little bit more. You can also use different variations of the checkout module on the page, or even you can do it without the checkout module. You can just do it on like a checkout page for people that click buy now. But the colors are not very clear. So the design, from the design perspective, it's not clear immediately. There is blue, orange for the products, and then green on these different different sections. So what I would do is I would just define one color and go with that one. Again, there is a red color for the links somewhere, which just changes. Here there's a red background and white text, and then here is a, I believe, a different red color with a black text. So this may need to be changed a little bit. The texts over here are good, but they need to be separated. In case you have like a question, make it bolder, make it bigger, and then you make the actual explanation a little bit smaller so that the people see what you're answering. Also the FAQ, if this is a heading or a headline, then make it bigger and bolder so that people can see that this is like a FAQ section. So I feel that this needs a little bit more work, but it's on a good way to become successful. I feel that this will be a good page. It just needs a little bit more attention, maybe to do something using a pre-made template. So I don't know if this is, it is probably not on a free account because there is no GrooveFunnels on here, but if you have a look at some of the templates, or most of the templates have the same content. So there needs to be a navigation with an icon or a logo. There needs to be a section where you actually show or explain what the product is about, then just a display of what the product is, not necessarily a checkout form immediately, because you probably want to introduce the product first. What you could do is put a buy button, or get this book now, or something like that below the actual product image. And then you explain what the book is about, maybe a little bit better design. There are blocks that you could use that do this exact thing. Just use the same colors that you are using in different sections. So for example, as I mentioned, I would use orange, this kind of a yellowish orange, because this is how my product is. So everything should be orange. That is in color, everything should be orange. That this section is good, but everything is uniform, like nothing stands out. There's a hierarchy with text, with font sizes, font weight. Like the more important things need to be bigger and bolder. This will be pulling in the eyes. But over here, everything is the same font size. I may even think that this is a bit smaller font size than this one. We can check if we want to be perfectly sure. Like this is a Poppins font size 16, and this is a Poppins font. Okay, so these are the same font. This is just bold and this is regular. Okay, so this is 14. Yeah, so this is smaller. So this one is smaller. This is 14 and this is 16 pixels. This is again the same thing. So only these two are matching. This handy dandy little tool I'm using is Fonts Ninja. It's a Chrome extension. You can get it yourself. Fonts Ninja, if you want to download it. But yeah, so there will be some modifications needed on here, but I think that this could be done pretty quickly if you use pre-designed templates or pre-designed blocks already. I feel that this page was done using pre-designed blocks, but I think that you need to use not the wireframe blocks, but the actual design blocks, so that it's just making the design a little bit better. Okay, cool. So the goal is to actually sell the book. It is doing it right, but I would not put a checkout page immediately on the first thing that the people see. When we do the mobile version, I'm pretty sure the checkout will be first. So people will see the headline, will not know what clearly this is about. They will not have a understanding of what it does, but then immediately we want to ask them for the money. So I don't think this is the best way to do it. You could do it with the option that I suggest, like you create a nice little heading. What I would do is put a heading over here and then the product image over here. There are templates that do this. Basically, the description with a button is over here on this side, and on the right hand side there's a book mockup. That would work better for this one, because then you would have these two sections merged in one, and you would have also a buy button, which would work well. Yeah, that was my next question. What tool are you using to check the fonts? So it's Fonts Ninja. It's a pretty cool tool. You hover over things and you can see also the color that the font is using. You can check the size. You can check the font type. So as you can see, this over here is Nunito. This is Poppin. So there are different fonts on the pages, and it's just cool. Sometimes using tools like the color pick eyedropper, it's really hard to actually get the correct color of the text. So this is where this tool Fonts Ninja comes in. You hover over it and it shows you what color the text is in. It's just quicker and better. So yeah, that's what I use. But yeah, all in all, good job, good start. There needs to be some bit more modifications needed to actually get higher scores, but for now, goal is there. It could be better. The trust factor at this moment, I would rank it not very high. I would say 3 at this moment. The design could get bit more work done. I would also rank it with 3. Brandability is getting there. Brandability is good because I believe this is a PLR product. The product has its own logo. This logo was used immediately on the top of the page, which is good. Let's just have a look at the footer. Okay, so the footer doesn't, there is no footer, so maybe the footer needs to be done as well. But yeah, it's a good start, a good way. I'm pretty sure this is testing the platform and how it works. If this is going to go live, I would recommend just to improve it a little bit better. Maybe use some of those pre-designed templates or the pre-designed blocks in order to help you achieve this better look. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with the product that you chose. It's a good product. You're also giving away immediately bonuses on here. The Yeah, it's just you have the content. You'll just need to make it look a bit better. So that's basically it. Some of actions to take. I feel that I covered those already. So let's just go on to the next page. So we are halfway there. We'll just do a couple more. There, I want to mention that there is a very good presentation tonight with Rika Mateka. It is starting in half an hour. I feel, yeah. So in half an hour, if you haven't planned to do it yet, if you haven't planned to watch it, I highly suggest you come on to the basically education this webinar. If you open the Groove Digital Facebook group, you will see this is the actual pinned post announcement. You can see who, Rika Mateka, and there's a link to register. You also receive those links in the email inbox that you use for signing up to Groove Funnels, so you'll be able to register. I'm 100% sure you will learn a lot from Ricky and how to use GrooveKart. He was on our Groovathon a couple times. People were asking for more. He's giving a lot of valuable information. So if you haven't planned it, make sure you join us. It is starting soon, which is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so it's not in half an hour. It's in 1.5 hours. Cool. Yeah, just to mention that this will be coming. Let's see who is the next victim. Sean Mack, restaurantprofit.net. Let's just see what Sean created on here. Restaurant Profit. Let's just double check if this is a GroovePages site. Yeah, GP component. This is GroovePages. Cool. So there is a nice little navigation on here. Limited time offer, get Food Guru marketing free, no credit card required, login, sign up. This free one-stop shop to increase your food business. Last online sales system you'll ever need. Get started now for free. Okay, there's a video from Sean. This is a Groove video embed, which I really like that he's using that. Free access for life, no credit card required. Food Guru marketing, Food Guru marketing. Okay, so these are all the same images. Free access on all of our training, free review and demand, messenger marketing, unlimited subscribers. Claim your restaurant now. The #1 complete restaurant solution for a very limited time. We build a complete platform so you don't need to get frustrated by duct taping different services together and paying thousands Okay, breaking news: for a limited time, free lifetime account, no credit card needed. Okay, so I see I see this was a custom made site. It was not created using any of our templates, I feel, and I would suggest to do that, because it would be nicer, it would be easier to understand, it would be just simpler for the end user when they come on, and then they can understand immediately what this is about. So I was reading through because I didn't fully understand what it does. What is this now? So let's just click on the get started now for free. Let's see what it actually does. I feel that this is like a chatbot system. um, let's just fill it out. Okay, so this is the next page. This is the one-time offer. Okay, so there are one-time, there are more offers on here. This is the a really nice video on here. I like his personality. Hey, thank you for checking it out. It's an upgrade over here. Again, I see that this was a custom made page. There's a lot of things happening on here. Mm, Um, I don't know. I think there needs to be a template used. There is a lot of things happening on a small area, like a progress bar, and step 1, step 2, upgrade account, all different colors, a lot of different text, all center aligned. So there's nothing. If everything is important, nothing is important. The video is big and nice, and that's good. But then again, two different sections with a lot of these small text. The text was not modified, so um, it actually shows the difference on there. um, I love that he is actually promoting the GrooveFunnel software as well. Um, but here there are some things that I would do differently. That definitely needs to be reworked, in my opinion. It could be working much better if there is a template used. So over here, this is a table that is hard to actually do in GroovePages, because it's hard to actually make it nice on mobile. So I don't suggest you to use this type of tables built in Groove, because as you can see now here, it says everything: setup fee, accept payments, da da da, and it says yes, yes, no, no, yes, yes, yes. You don't actually know what you're reading and what is a yes, what is a no. So I would not include tables like this. If there should be a table, then make it like a picture that is clickable, and then it opens up a bigger version of the picture. But definitely not tables like these. These just don't work well for mobile devices at this point. There are embeds, like you can create a table and you can embed it into your page from third-party apps. But at this moment, the tables like this I would not include. Um, yeah, these images are also good, but I would probably just redo them, to take the content from the images and then add them on the page, because it's just like two images. You don't know what to focus on, which image to actually analyze first, and then there's another one on here. It's just a lot of information at the same time. You don't know what to focus on. If everything is important, nothing is important. If it would be simplified, if it would be made easier to understand, it would work better. And then as you can see here, there's again a uh, custom container over here with just a button at the bottom. um I don't know. So where is it, Sean? My suggestion is to go into the Groove template library and pick a template. Pick a template that has these things. You now have your content. You can just take a template, put on the actual design, put on the content in the pre-made design, decide your colors, like as I say, one color and black, white, and gray. there could be differentiations with like call to actions can be in different color, that's no problem, but make sure that you have colors, brand colors. At this moment there's all kinds of different colors on here which don't match, and just the styling of the page, the content is there but the style is not nice. So I would need to say that the design is not really good. Okay, there's an exit pop out. Cool. Show me your food ordering system. Perfect. Time to end paying for third-party apps. Comes complete with reputation management, SMS marketing, messenger marketing, full access to a restaurant. Cool. This is actually good. Chatammo.net. Perfect. So that's my opinion immediately. So the goal is there. It's not super clear because there's so many things on here. There's for blog, restaurant systems, and things like that, login and sign up, and a lot of things are happening on the page even before you offered anything. So I would suggest you to make the first page maybe just a login, and then you actually do the offer. In the footer you could do the others like blog, restaurant systems, sign up, and things like that, and then the rest that you have. But just use a template. At this moment it feels cluttered, it feels a lot of things on the same page, and it's just not clearly defined what is what. That goes with the trust factor as well. At this moment I would say it is 3. um I would probably even go lower. You have all the content on there, but it just doesn't look nice. It doesn't look like I would purchase from here, because I just don't feel that if you're a marketing company, or if you're actually doing this type of services for others, they will judge you on the basis of what you have, what you created. So at this moment, you have all the content, as I said, but it's just not it's just not laid out nicely on the page. So if you take a template, just have a look at how our templates are laid out. There's always a lot of spacing between elements and columns and images and text, and the text has a hierarchy. The headings are bigger, the paragraphs are smaller, some things are bolded, that is important, some things are not important, so they are not bolded. So those types of things matter. At this moment everything is the same. It feels that everything is important, but it's just not the case. From the design perspective, I would say it's just 2. It's not that good. It needs to be worked on a little bit better. Either hire a designer or just use the pre-made blocks and pre-made templates. And I mean the design blocks and the design templates, because I feel that you were using those blocks, maybe the what's it called, the wireframe blocks, but there could be much more done, and you could have a kick-ass system that is like, the product that you're offering is very good. The website how you're offering is not that good. The brandability, I don't really see branding on here, except in the proof pop-up there was that little image of a mock-up of the phone, which was great. Let's go back to this page again. There is no branding on here. There is no so this one looks great. So these are your colors: red, white, black, and gray, and you need to use these. You can have a yellow option for the call to action button, but just use these colors for whatever you're using. Then again, here it just goes away from everything, and then yeah, it just doesn't look good. So again, on here as well, use a template for the upgrade offer. Don't have to put in these images for the upgrade offer. They don't really mean anything to anybody. Mention it in the video, mention it in the text over here, but these images, they just, you can use this for creating the website, but just don't put it on there and it's like you say job done. It could be much better. Sum up actions to take. So mostly these are the actions to take. The main one is to start with a template or hire a designer. You have a really nice offer on here, and the offer and the content, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have to be changed. Like, don't include these images, but the rest can be managed. The rest can be used in order to put up a really beautiful website and a design for your already pre-made content. That's basically it. Cool, but a good start anyway. Rochelle Devero, she has a couple of sites on here, I believe, um, if I'm correct. I may be wrong. I thought that there was a couple more sites from Rochelle. Could be that she deleted them, or could be that I just didn't see it clearly. Okay, cool. So this is looking nice. As you can see, this is well defined with the with the with the branding. So the branding is very clean, very clear, black, white, and gray, with this blue color, which is also on here and on here and on here. You built using GrooveFunnels. There is affiliate link, awesome, designed by Rochelle. Kali solution. Let's just click on it. Okay, so this is her Facebook account. Cool, beautiful. So this is what I say. It doesn't have to be complex. It needs to be well maintained. Like the blocks need to be separated. And I feel that these were either done custom or were done using templates, or these custom blocks, pre-designed blocks. But it just looks great. It feels nice. It feels fresh. I don't really like these jumpy thingies on the on the website, but that's just my preference. But all in all, it looks good. So the goal is to actually click on the Start Today button. Let's just see if there are any more of these. Learn more, international. There's just one call to action button. There needs to be more. Let's just see what this does. What do we do when we click on Start Today? Okay, so we go into Messenger. Let's see if we got any kind of notice that we're going into Messenger. JCI Jersey City chapter welcomes you, developing leaderships for changing world. Join us and make a difference. Start today. If I click on it, I would probably need to click the Get Started or something button over here. When you send the message, JCI Jersey City will see your public info. So there is actually nothing that is happening right now on this page. So this is not a good call to action button. If you would have an m.me link, like a messenger bot created for that one, which says, hey, username, welcome to JCI, here are the things that we could do for you. Option 1, learn more about whatever this is. I don't even know what this is. It's like a school or something. Like, learn more about our company, learn more about the members, read case studies and things like that. So that could be a good call to action. At this moment, Start Today brings you to a messenger and doesn't do anything. It's just not the best call to action right now. You could send people already to one of these pages. Learn more, JCI USA. That could be a call to action. But then again, you're sending people away from your site, which would not be the ideal call to action. Let's just see what you have else on here. What else is on there? Where are these buttons? I just saw them earlier. Am I blind? I just clicked on a button, but I lost those. There were 2 buttons on here. Am I tripping? Oh, come on. I cannot find the buttons anymore. So there were 2 buttons that I clicked. One was learn more and the other one was something else. Could be that it was changed right now. I don't know if that is the case though. Yeah, I don't see those buttons anymore. Okay, well, the point is the Start Today going to a messenger is not the best call to action. So the goal is there's a button for it, but it's just not quite good. The trust factor, because of the design and then people's faces on there, the trust factor is high. It's 10, but I don't clearly know what you are designing this page for. What does it do? What is the purpose of it? um to be honest, I didn't read into it. Okay, so there are some options on here that I could click. This is just a slider. I don't know where those buttons went. Anywhere. So the trust factor is high. There is a lot of people's faces. It feels like a reputable company or community or whatever it is. I would just rank it 10 because it feels that I could trust it. Design perspective is good. The colors are used nicely. The the logo is there. The Jersey City JCI jerseycity.org is a nice domain. So yeah, all in all, very nice. Design is, I would rank it with 10. I don't think that the call to action is good enough, but the design perspective is just good. Maybe try to decide your call to action and the goal of your page, and then put in more of those call to actions, like start today. From the brandability perspective, it's just good. It's really nice. So I would rank it with 10. And some of actions to take, like if you don't want those buttons, if I was just mistaken, I don't know how I got click each foot on. Okay, like try to put in more of those call to actions, and then try to use a messenger bot. Messenger bots are super easy to set up, and it doesn't have to be complex. It just needs to have like a m.me link. If somebody clicks that button, it immediately says, hey person, welcome to our page. Here are the options that we can help you with. Learn more, know our founders, and I don't know, start today or something like that. And then that's basically it. You immediately give options and not just a blank screen over here when somebody clicks on the button. Cool. Let's just go on. So this was Rochelle Devero. Michael with teamcodecamp.com. Okay, cool. Teamcodecamp.com. I like the hover effect on here. The branding from the logo is orange, this type of yellowish orange. So let's just see if this is kept on the whole page. Let's zoom in a bit. Is a career in computer programming the right path for you? Okay, career. Is a career in computer programming the right path for you? All classes are virtual via Zoom. Find out about a free JavaScript jumpstart. Okay, so the red button and orange hover effect is not the best choice. Okay, our curriculum, MongoDB, ExpressJS. Okay, so with each of these options, you're actually sending people away from your site. If you click on here, MongoDB website opens up. People can learn more about here, but I don't think that should be the point. I would say to either create a page on your website on here about it, or just leave it without the link. I don't know what the purpose of sending away people to these websites are. If there is something that you're doing with that one, then that's good, but I don't think that is necessary. Agile, Slack, Visual, GitHub, our method. Okay, our team, Michael with and John with. Upcoming sessions, learn code in JavaScript, Jumpstart, find out more, schedule. Okay, so cool. Design and build by GrooveFunnels. Great. There's your affiliate link. Okay, perfect. So cool. The site is good. The site is not branded nicely because this is your brand. This is your logo. This is your brand. And I really like the hover effect on here. However, the hover effects on everywhere else, they just don't like these hover effects. Good, but I don't know why you would send away people from your website. Like these links just don't need to be there. Absolutely. What people are interested when they come to a team.code.camp is to learn more about what this offer will do for them. And our curriculum, like, I would just do it like it is a course, like it's an online course. Like there will be 3 hours of MongoDB, then 4 hours of Angular. I don't know what these are. These are some like programming languages, I believe. But um, people that want to learn this code, and you said it's their curriculum, they're looking for like what it includes. And at this moment, I don't think that this showcases clearly. Like I will not go into your content, but I am just saying like I'm person that wants to sign up for this team code camp, and I want to learn how to code, which I really should. Um, don't know why. I just feel I need it. um, then I would want to learn more. But what I'm reading on here is not the things that I'm interested in. These things like what's the class experience? We foster collaborative. It's basically it is it's a good start, but I would explain more from the perspective of what you get. Like why should I do it? Like what do I get from it? At this moment, it explains the mean stack and SQL, but and it shows what it is, and I can click over there and I can leave your site and never come back, which is probably not the point that you're trying to do. So if you're doing the our curriculum page, then just do what the person that clicks on your website will learn from your team code camp. In our program, you will learn how to program with MongoDB, how to create XYZ sites with Express.js, and how to do systematic coding approach, blah, 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 with da 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 da. I don't know these expressions, but this is what I would do. Like, talk human to people, like, you will be able to build a Facebook alternative or something like that. I don't know what these actually do, but uh, somebody that comes and wants to learn team code camp, I don't know if this is like a complete beginner. I feel that it is complete beginner level. Those may need to be talked to a little bit differently. They don't know what these things are and why they need to use it. So that would be my suggestion. Let's just go on and then have a look at the coding jumpstart. Okay, have you considered career in software development? It's just the same headline as before. How would it feel? Okay, how good is your career in software development? Ooh, not image and after image. Okay, so this is good image. This needs to be white, and then this can be an image, but don't do the parallax effect. It's just like too much white in the image, and this cannot be seen. Like nothing that you wrote here is important right now because the image is very clean, and it just interrupts the whole flow, and it's a parallax effect, which is even worse. So definitely this image needs to be changed to something like this, where the importance is on what is on the page. Here there's a lot of things happening. A headline, these lists, a countdown timer, and a huge big red button with an orange hover effect, which is not very good. The hover effect on white and black can be orange, but not on a red button. So learning JavaScript, let's just see what this does. Learning to code in JavaScript. Okay, so it explains what it is. Find out what you should do. Everything is transparent. The button is also transparent, which I don't think it should be. Okay, there we go. This is something like that needs to be done on the first page, on the home page. Talk with people. Hello world and primitive data types, operator strings, dates, and arrays. Okay, cool. Register today. So this page is clean, and this section over here can be understood by humans. The first page, teamcodecamp.com, is at this moment is not doing anything except this one, in telling people that there is a class that people can register to, and that's basically it. Everything else on here is just unnecessary. Okay, the theme, Do we have separate blocks for explaining themes and peoples and things like that? So at this moment, I don't feel that this is the best block for that. Like, this section can be done like one person here, one person here, and then the description below. Yeah, so this whole section over here doesn't say anything. Bootcamp. This is what we do. Okay, philosophy. There we go. So these types of things, this can be your team section as well, but without the background parallax effect. Absolutely not. If you're doing paragraphs and text like this one, don't do don't do background images, and don't do parallax effect. It just pulls away from the important thing. Bootcamp minutae. I don't know if this is how you say it. Oh, this is a quite a big amount of money. The bootcamp's total cost is $8,000. Okay. This is a high ticket item. This would need to be redone in a more visually appealing way, and I would highly suggest you to use a template. At this moment, I feel that you use templates on some parts of the site. Frequently asked questions, and there is a one question on here. Definitely take a template and follow the template. I feel that this was done using a template, but the content that was put on there is just not the content that needs to be there. Like, the homepage just doesn't have a purpose at this moment. This one, it has a purpose. Learn JavaScript, register. Okay, there we go. So this is looking nice. It just, again, the background image needs to be blurred. The importance is on the text and the form and things like that. See the schedule even. Again, this is transparent again, which is just not putting in the content in front. Is just it was designed by a non-designer, and then the hierarchy of importance is not clearly defined on this website. Like, what is important, what is not important. The text is important, and the background image is absolutely not important. People will not look at this image. Oh, look, this is my grandmother. This is not important. The content is important. So blur the actual image, make it put it in the background, just make it darker. It is not important. And the things on the same thing over here, this woman lady is not important. This is important. So this needs to be like pushed out, so that it jumps out into people's faces and not transparent. But yeah, let's just go on. I did a really in-depth analysis. The goal is not clear. This website should be selling an $8,000 course, but at this moment it's not doing a good job with it. The content is not clearly explaining what this team code can do. So there needs to be a copywriter on here. There needs to be a clear explanation of what each page does, what the goal of each page is. FAQs. People that are learning to code had millions of questions, and it needs to be filled out. I'm pretty sure this is still being worked on, but I believe that a person that actually knows how to write sales copy can help you a lot. So try to look into getting somebody to help you out with this one. Selling an $8,000 course on an upfront or maybe in an installment way is something that requires a bit more more knowledge in putting in words. Trust factor. The trust factor is high. There is like a very nice stock images, and there's like the founders or the actual instructors. There is quite a lot of information about different things, but there is nothing that is important. There is no, I didn't see at this moment testimonials of this $8,000 course. I didn't see, where is it here? So this is the boot camp. So it's not only focused on the boot camp, but there is also an option to purchase the boot camp. There needs to be testimonials. There needs to be like a guarantee. There needs to be okay, so there are testimonials over here. There needs to be a guarantee. There needs to be explanations of a little bit more selling on here. So this is a sales page. The bootcamp is a sales page. It needs to be done in a better way without a lot of images. So there's an image over here, a parallax image, and there's another image, then there's another image, then there's one section without an image, then there's another image. So it's just too crowded, and it's not putting the important things in front of the people. So the trust factor, I would rank it with 7 at this moment. Design is not very nice, because it's again, the importance, this hierarchy is just not there. So the design, I would rank it with 4. Brandability is there, but it's not followed all the way through. This is your brand. So this dark grayish blackish color with the orange and white. So black, white, and gray. This dark colored black, blue, and then the orange. So there are good examples of this one, but it's just the images and the things like that, they're just, I don't know, somehow not matching. And transparent, a lot of things are made transparent, and then the buttons are see-through and the images in the background. So that needs to maybe that needs to be looked into. So I already said the actions to take, so I'll just wrap this up. This website has a huge potential if it was done by a designer or a website constructor that knows how to put importance on different sections on the page, on elements and blocks and the content. That would be a successful website. At this moment, things are put on the website just to fill out the website, but I don't think that the right content is on the website to sell this. Cool. And I don't want to step on anybody's toes. I'm just telling my feedback. Consider me a paid person that is experienced in creating websites and experience in purchasing from these types of websites. There's Yassine Baksh, A for you, consulting. Okay, so this is just okay. Ooh, loads of colors here. So let's just have a look. So the colors are all over the place. There is this dark, then blue color. Then I thought that this and yellow will be the main colors, but here I can see 4 colors immediately. So there is green, light blue, dark blue, yellow. We scroll down, there is a different blue with yellow, then there is a goldish color, then there is a light blue, then green, then oranges, then again yellow, then gold, then blue, then red somehow, then yellow, then gold. It's just too much happening, but the content is surprisingly well aligned on the page. So just the colors, if they are managed, the fonts, this would be working quite good. So this is Yassine Baksh. This is where, okay, so this is the person that wanted to have a review. Let's just see the goal. The goal of this page is to have people fill out this website on here, and what this is about. Get your free copy of 90 days sales and business growth plan. Okay, so this website is on the serious side. So this is a business sales and growth offering consulting business. It needs to be done in a bit more serious manner, and not so many colors, because that just doesn't work well. I'm pretty sure this is still being worked on, but I will tell you what to work on. So first things first, define the brand colors. Okay, that's the step 1. Second, define the brand font. That's the second one. Define the sizes. So this header or this headline is a different size than this headline. Then this headline is different than this headline. Then this headline, which is the first one that people see, is smaller than this one. Let's just confirm that. I may be wrong. 48, 40. Okay, so these are the same, but this one somehow feels bigger because it just stands alone. So maybe there needs to be somehow hierarchy of what is more important than the other. Get an attention of your prospects by connecting with them, conveying your message, and converting them into happy paying and repeat clients. Cool, good. You told me what to do. What I would do in here is, uh, would you like to know how to get the attention of your prospects? We can teach you how to properly connect, convey, and convert them into happy paying repeat clients. That's a bit more compelling call to action. Here, you told them what to do with an exclamation mark. Um, are you okay? This is there's a lot of text on here. Again, different types of text, like this is bolded, then this is not bolded, different types of colors. Okay, so I will not go into the content of the page. The goal is clear, to actually get people to fill out this form. Okay, the trust factor of this page at this moment, the content is nicely aligned with spaces and things like that, but because it's just all kinds of different colors for different fonts, it just doesn't feel uniform. It just feels that there was a website chopped up and put together. It's like a it's like a strange little robot. So the trust factor, I would say, I would say at this moment is 5. 6, let's just leave it at 6. Design is just 4. The design perspective, if I say the structure is good, but the actual colors, fonts, weights, and the different hierarchy is not that good. The brandability is not there. There is no brand whatsoever on this page. This could not be put into a template and then given away to other consulting agencies, because there's just no structure. And then again, at the end, there's a wireframe block which is not modified at all with any of these colors that were mentioned previously. So it just needs a lot of work. Some of your images are square, some of your images are rounded, some of the let's just see. So the buttons are all square, but it just needs to be more defined from the design perspective. I think you have the content on there. The hierarchy needs to be set. The colors need to be set, and the fonts need to be set. And then that's basically it. The brandability. There is no brand at this moment. There's no logos. There's no domains. There's no colors. There's no fonts set to be a brand at this moment. It's just a site in progress. Cool. Let's just go on to the next one. Matthias Dennis, which is connectedsponsors.com/masterclass. Connected sponsors. Okay, so these are the colors. So blue, green. Okay, there's a video on here, and that's basically it. Cool. Sponsorship made simple: how to turn cost into profit. There's a video on here. Sheila Farragher Gemma. In this masterclass, you learn about how to choose events to work on, events you should run from. Okay, cool. This is actually nice, but I would put on somehow importance on this. Not these check marks, because it just becomes a paragraph text, but somehow make it bigger and bolder. Like maybe with the icon list items, not the icon list items, sorry, where you have an icon and then below like a description. Then again, an icon and then a description, an icon and a description. Like you could have 4 things on the top, 4 things on the bottom, and then this way it will put in importance on what it is being talked about, because at this moment it's just like tum 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 tum, and there is no importance on any of these. That way you could manage what is more important. You could bold it and things like that. But it looks good. It is very simple and very straightforward, and I like it. I would just do this maybe in a different style, maybe those features or resources section where it puts in the importance on what it will be teaching, what it will be showing. Okay, then there is a different layout, different kind of branding on this page. The first one was blue. Then this one is fully green. Get VIP lifetime access. You can upgrade to VIP lifetime access for $100 and keep getting all our new content from now on. I feel there's a disconnect because people don't know anything about about you yet. I mean, maybe offering is not a problem, but let's just see where it goes. Here's what you'll get with the VIP lifetime. Access to sponsorship made simple recordings, 2 15-minute coaching call sessions with Sheila, transcripts of all the masterclass sessions, VIP only interviews with leaders in the industry. Okay. VIP order page. Cool. I don't know if this is the good funnel. The process seems off. First, you're asking them to register, secure your spot before this offer disappears, but you never give them this masterclass. Or if this is the masterclass that you're promising them, because we never registered for anything. We are not getting anything on the front end. I felt that this was like a free thing. Then we can click over here, somehow register, and then we are sent over to a VIP lifetime access. Maybe just not connected yet. Then it would make sense. Like it could be a one-time offer, but as it is right now, I don't think this is a good funnel yet. If there would be like a pop-up where we register and then we go on to the next offer, that would be great. Maybe you are just not you haven't set that up yet. So the goal is to click on that button on the main page where everything is blue. The trust factor is high. There's a video on there. It's just a simple registration page, but I'm missing the actual registration elements. So I would say at this moment, let's just say that the registration elements are there. I would say the trust factor is high. It's around 9, just purely because I feel that there could be a bit better explanation of what it is going to be about. From the design's perspective, it's clean, it's simple. The logo is there, the colors are followed. The page looks nice. The upsell page even as well. I would maybe, instead of an image, put a video for lifetime where the actual person, where is it, Sheila, is talking about what is the lifetime access and what is going to be offered in there. So the design is good. I would say it's 10. Brandability, brandable. It is brandable. It can be nicely brandable. Connectedsponsors.com. The colors are there. The fonts are nice. Basically everything is in place. So that could be 10 as well. And the actions to take, I would suggest you to put here a video, and not sure if this is planned or not. Hopefully it is. Most probably it is. But just to put in a pop-up or something with an email subscription offer where you actually get people to subscribe. And this one I would just recreate in those type of a layout where you have an image or an icon and then a description below it, and then it's like more less things at the same time, but it's more clean, more clear of what it's being worked on. So that's my suggestion. Cool. But all in all, very good. Cool. This is Risto Belowich. Andres Rug Gallery. Nice. Andres Rug Gallery, reach out to us here and we will answer your question or inquiries as soon as possible. Contact us to find out answers about buying, owning, or selling fine antique rugs. We guarantee your quality and your satisfaction. Cool. I feel that this section is quite big. It doesn't need to be that big. Let's zoom in. Maybe it will be better. 150. Still big. We bring excellence to the buying experience. Cool, I like this. Fine Persian, tribal and village, classic and traditional. Featured rug inventory. Nice. Let's see how much one of these costs. I feel that this could be the most costlier. Not quite sure, but let's see. View rug. Status available. How do I learn what the price is? Maybe I can't. I love the actual layout of this one. I'm pretty interested how this looks on mobile. Cool, it actually looks great. Maybe this could be centered, but all in all, it's good. Um, this one looks good as well. The footer is beautiful. Let's just see if this is, yeah, so it's GP component. It's a GroovePages website. Beautiful. Who created this one more time? Raisto Belovic. Nice. Congrats. Beautiful. So the logo is wonderful. You can see that this is matching the exact styling of the site. This cover section is just a little bit too big, I believe. At the bottom, there is a bit more space than on the top, and I feel that this could be a bit bigger, and a call to action should be a bit stronger. At this moment, it's like reach out and we'll go back to you whenever. But I feel that there could be like, if you're looking for an antique rug, we are the place to go, or we find the right place to be. And then you explain what your offer is. On Andre's Rug Gallery or something like that, you can find the most exotic rugs in the world, where you can pick the rugs, learn more about them, and then we make sure they are shipped to you in the fastest manner possible, or something like that. Basically, that you are not saying like reach out, we'll come back to you once and that's it, get started. I feel there could be a much better and stronger call to action on here. What happens when we click the get started? It's a contact us. Yeah. So beautiful website. Absolutely great. I love the branding. Richard Laura, founder, co-owner. I love the section with the founders. The footer looks great. Andre's Rug Gallery, powered by Kickback Digital. Contact us, view rug. I'm pretty sure the actual call to action is, Facebook users say I like that one. I'm pretty sure the call to action is just contact us. And that's fine. I don't have anything against that, but I feel that there could be a bit better. Ooh, look at these categories on here. That is quite a big task to do each page, like each category page on itself. Parisian Mashad mood number 1069 1277. Cool. Status available. That's great. Contact us. We saw that one. The category pages, I feel that these will be all the same. Yeah, but the image on the top is different. I like this one. It feels that it's like a different website. It's not a GroovePages website, but it is actually. We saw it. We double checked it. So okay, so there is a coming soon. You look at this one. It's an image of the website where it's being, or not website, of the rug being built. This page is currently under construction. Thank you very much for your patience. We will have this page available for you soon. Beautiful layout. Very nice. Whoever built this, one more time, Raisto Belovic, congrats. You have a really good site. I feel that the call to action can be stronger here, but everything else, I really don't have anything to tell you. I will not go through anything. The goal is there. It could be stronger though, but it's there. Trust factor is 10, design is 10, brandability is 10, and actions to take, like, please send me a link once this is fully done. I'm pretty sure actually this is already up and running online, but yeah, so you can see, guys, you can build out beautiful websites. Click on this is not doing much. We could maybe connect this one to a telephone call type of thing. So if somebody clicks this, what country is this for? Let's go to the contact us page. What country is this from or for? Get started. There is no search by size. Okay, so the size option is not available yet. Gallery is not available yet. Find Persian. I don't know what country is this from and for. It just doesn't mention it. So maybe that could be an interesting information add-on. But all in all, very good job on the design. Cool. There is Michelle Winfield Fukua. Okay, ignite your purpose. Thursday, you have a purpose. Friday, you have passion. Tuesday you have potential. Thursday you have power. Friday you can prepare. Cool, nice. Claim your spot, really nicely branded. Let's just zoom in. This is how it is going to be looking like on most websites, or on most screens, sorry. Claim your spot today, 54 days for what? So this is the thing that I see with websites that have countdown timers. They don't really clearly define what is the countdown timer for, what is happening in 54 days. What will I not be able to visit this site anymore? Will I lose something if I don't do it? So this needs to be clearly defined with the countdown timers. Yes, I want my life in my I want to live in my purpose. Okay, we'll click on that at the later point. So the buttons are not matching. So this one is square, this one is rounded. What we will explore and discover: you have purpose, you have passion, you have potential, you have power, you have a plan. Sign me up now. This block needs to have a white background. um, I'm Michelle, nice to meet you. I love working with ambitious visionary women. Cool. Join now. This section needs to have a white background on here. It would feel better, or at least this one to be gray then, because this container has a white background, but the block background is gray. Sign up now. I like this layout. The first field is square, the second field is rounded, the third field is much smaller in font, and also it is square, but then a button is rounded. Just some things to think about. But good. I really like the pink and the purple. This color is followed again and again. There are different versions of pink. So this one is different than this one. Then this uh, purple is different than this purple, but it still works together quite well. Um, Cool. So the goal is to get people to sign up, I feel. Yes, I want my yeah, perfect. So here to enroll for this session. The trust factor is high with this one because I don't know. I just have a good vibe about the whole site. The lady that is teaching the presenter or the founder is is on the images. She explains really nicely what the site is about, so I feel that this is a beautiful site that explains that brings people through the technique that she's teaching. The trust is, I would say, 9 at this moment, because the website could be edited a little bit. Like the background of this block could be either white, or yeah, I feel white should be, because the upper section is white. So if you put it white, then it will be better. And this background of this button needs to be changed as well. It's gray at this moment. uh, there needs to be a bit of padding on this section. So of this section where there is 1 2 3 4 5 um, columns, there needs to be padding on the top and the bottom, so that it pulls away the barriers or the borders. So this section and this section will be pushed away with white on the top and bottom. So that's something that I would do. And yeah, all in all, beautiful site. Not quite sure who created it, but it looks great. The design is following the branding, which is nice. It needs to be worked on a little bit. There are some buttons that are rounded, some buttons that are square. The form fields, some of them are square, some of them are rounded. But all in all, there's not much to do. As I said, padding, change the background over here. Also put a bit of spacing in here. Maybe bold some of these parts, like feel leverage, the good and the bury the bad, just so that that people see that there are some important parts of the text, so they keep reading. Um, Here the background needs to be managed a little bit, and then basically that's it. Manage the form fields, and that's all. Brandability is good. There are fonts, and the colors are good. uh, and even the lady has her own clothes in the same branding colors, which is cool. So it just makes the whole brand uniform. Cool. Varun Lutra, sorry. There is three more over here. I feel I saw a couple there. Varun Lutra. Let's just click on this website. Sushil Arora. Interview mastery skills. Okay, there's a video that is just private yet. It's not available. Did you know 70% people never switch the job because of fear from interview process? Really? Okay, strange. They want the job, but they never go into the interview process. Okay. By interview skills mastery. Be sure you don't react to interviews jitter by criticizing yourself for being nervous. Okay, so yeah, it's because of self-criticism. Um, cool. Offer expires soon in 17 hours. What you will learn: polish you for your next. Okay, I feel that this website will have mobile responsiveness issues. Let's just see. Yeah. This is because of drag handles. Let's just see. On here it's fine. So this is the vertical tablet, but this is the mobile. There's just things that were resized over here. There is an element on here that cannot be not be selected because there is an overlap. Um, but it's nicely done anyways. Cool. Okay, so there needs to be a bit spacing between the actual three columns and then the header on here. But it's a sales page with reviews on here, nicely laid out, sections on here. This one I would not do. You have a section where you have three columns, three columns, three columns, three columns. Then you have one column. Then you have three columns, three columns. Then you have another headline, another three columns. You need to actually separate it so you don't have only columns on your website, because it will make your website much longer on a mobile version. Then again, two columns over here. Then okay, so this is good. This is a gallery on here, which is good. And then this is the offer. So over here, I feel that there is an abuse or overuse of these three columns with icons. It's just too many of them. What you will learn, okay, maybe you can have this here, but what is this? You can smoothly and naturally position yourself as the top choice for the employee, build confidence, answer to questions. This could have maybe a different layout, like you use the text on one side and an image on on one side, then image on this side, then text on one side, and so on. So it just breaks up the styling a little bit more. Then you can have another section with the three columns, but don't have three columns, three columns, three columns, three columns, three columns for a couple of different sections on here. That's just a bit too much. Okay, all in all, it looks good. Let's just see if we click on the order now. Okay, so the button is not linked in yet. Yeah, so it doesn't go anywhere. It's still being worked on, I'm pretty sure. But all in all, it looks good. Here we need also a little bit of padding, and the colors are just not defined. So the goal is to actually get to click on that button to actually purchase this mastery. I feel that this is where everything leads, but this is also not linked in yet. The colors need to be defined at this moment. Reds, blues, greens, yellows are used on here, then red again, then green. So there's all kinds of colors that need to be actually said. Okay, so if this is my color, so let's just use this color. So this is my color. Now this section will be red. You can have a different color, maybe this green, but then the different sections need to be also red and green. This blue, just make it black. This blue, make it black. This blue, make it black. Everything is black, white, and then you can have these stars for yellow, but then everything else needs to be blue and red, or sorry, green and red. Okay, the green, let's keep the green for the call to action button, but then everything else, just make sure that it's following that kind of branding. So over here again, blue shouldn't be there, just make this gray, and then use the green call to action, and then if you're using the red, use that same red on here as well, and then it will be better. Again, the fonts are not the same. Fonts need to be changed on the whole section. Like this heading is not the same as this heading. The fonts are completely different, and here as well, and here as well. So this is Poppins, and this is not Poppins, and this is again a different one. So just manage the design a little bit better, then it will be good. But yeah, it looks good. There's a longer website, or this is a longer website or funnel, but it will work good. It just needs a little bit of extra care. So the goal is there. Trust factor from 1 till 10, I would rank it with 7 at this moment, just because I'm not convinced from reading the whole page or going through it a couple of times that this is something I need. I don't know if this is only because I don't plan to learn about interviews, or just because the website didn't convince me that I don't need it. But you can learn from this feedback. Maybe there is a little bit more convincing needed, like what is actually in there, like what I will learn, maybe to create a little bit in a visual style, like body language. So put in a person body language or something like that, like dress for success, common questions, like I don't know, somehow visually I was not convinced that I need this, even though I would definitely want to learn how to get a better interview process. So not sure, it's just, I don't know. So yeah, design, from the design perspective we went through. So the colors need to be uniform, the fonts need to be better, the styling and the spaces are good on most sections. There are 2-3 sections that they need to be spaced out a little bit better. Brandability, there is at this moment no real branding on there. There are colors, there are spaces, they're using those colors, but everything else is just not purely defined. So I would say design is around 7. Brandability, I could say it's 5. Sum up actions to take. The biggest one is just to make your colors, fonts uniform. Okay, and then the next thing I would say, maybe to try to, not maybe, but definitely break up these sections of these 3 columns. It's just too much columns. Try to see if you can do a little bit more convincing. This is copy. This is selling a product, and I was not convinced at all. Covering letter, body language, do's and don'ts. There could be a better way of actually selling this. So yeah. Cool, Joanne. An affiliate stream, Groovy Joe. Bonus one, okay. Free Yeti microphone. If you're going to buy eventually, why not get a free Yeti with paid purchase after refund period ends? Okay, so this is a website that's promoting Groove. 3 websites for live, best landing page and website builder, plus so much more. Don't forget bonuses. Very good. This is a very good explanation of Groove. Bonus 1, bonus 2, bonus 3. Sign up today to get access to one-on-one coaching with me to get you started. Get 5 weekly group training sessions for the first 30 days. Bonus 4, decide you want to be Groove affiliate. I will work with you at least until you get your first 2 affiliates. Wow, that's a big one. That's big. You get 2 affiliates, that's already paying off the whole product. Learn how to earn 40% affiliate commissions. Groovy Joe. So the website is kind of okay, but it could be much better. So I feel that this first section on here just needs to be done using templates. The whole website needs to be done using templates. The logo is not good because the logo has texts that are small, a lot of different colors that just I don't recommend. Just just don't just leave out the whole Wheel of Fortune icon or image over here, and you can focus on Groovy Joe or Groovy Yo. Just let this be your brand. Just find a nice font and use that one. An affiliate's dream, I don't know about this one. This is not a heading that is bring or like calling somebody to action. I don't know, this section needs to be completely redone using templates. Also, the content over here is good, but you can benefit a bit better. You can have a much better style if you're using templates. So find a sales template or an affiliate template that we have, and then fill this content in there. I'm 100% sure that you will be able to have a better success than with this. It just feels unorganized. The goal of this site is to actually have people click on the get started button, which then asks them for their details, and then probably gets them over to your affiliate link. So the trust factor of this site is not good. It's not good because it's unorganized. It seems like it was created very quickly. There was no, like, the logo just doesn't look good. The attention to detail was not in there. I'm pretty sure you didn't want to do that. I'm pretty sure you invested a lot of time and energy and learning the program and how to do things. But I know that this is using a template. I know that this is using that Groove Cell template, but it still feels unorganized somehow. So I don't understand the point of this image. It doesn't have to be there. This can be a better image. It just feels, I don't know, I have to say cheap. It doesn't feel something that I actually need right now when I see this image. So it could be better explained. It's just my opinion. That's what I think. But it could be better explained if you are actually adding on bonuses, and those bonuses are huge. Like you're staying with somebody until they earn the first two affiliates, so they get paid. It's a big thing. So those bonuses need to be advertised a bit more visually somehow. I love these images. Like, you made sales, these attract people, but like the structure of the site is not that good. So the trust factor is low. I would say around 3 right now. And the design is designed because of the structure, and the actual content on the page is not that good. I would just say it is 3. Brandability, you could do a lot with this one, and you could, if you uh, there are templates like a feminine template, go with that one. Or there are templates that promote the actual some sort of product, like a sales funnel. uh, Selling affiliate products, selling somebody else's product is still selling a product. It's just not yours. You don't actually own and do the support and the delivery and things like that. You're just getting people to click on there. So it's a sales page that you need. There you could fill out your bonuses and things like that. But at this moment, though, the site that you have is not the best one for that. So yeah, the brandability is also not good. I don't like the logo. The logo is not something people will remember, and it just doesn't look good, to be honest. So definitely get a new logo. I don't even know what this should be or mean, but I'm 100% sure that you could do a better job. Some of actions to take: definitely go with a predefined template. Decide your colors, and then fill out the template with the content. If you have um, better images, or in case you could find somebody to create like more more inviting images for that Yeti. Like, this is a big thing. You're giving away a free Yeti for those people that sign up through you. This image just doesn't do a good job of promoting it, that people need it. It just is not a good image for that. So that's just my opinion. Please don't be mad at me. Alvin Lim, embracefitness.sg. Okay, so this is a fitness website. Let's just zoom in. Cool. Book a free trial for group exercise classes. We know what you need. Call +65 to inquire today. Book now. Cool. I like the website. It has two colors, as you can see. This greenish and then pinkish, then black, white, and gray. I feel that this needs to be black, or it needs to be white. Black, rather black. Gray looks a bit faded, and it just doesn't bring in this punch. Because the black is the color of this bra over here, I feel that this could be black as well. Let's just have a look how that would look like. So if we would say like typography, put it to black. Yeah, definitely it has more of a punch. This could stay as it is, but the background, if it is black, it works better. Connect your vitality, book a class, promotion. I would make these buttons because these need to be seen that they are clickable. Promotion, what is this? Promotions. Okay, we'll have a look at the later point. Strength, cardio, flexibility, coordination. Great. And then this is the end. So let's just click on a book a class. Schedule. So these are the actual plans powered by Mind Body. Cool. And people can register and then access these. Okay, so Alvin Lim is actually a tutor as well. So here's a trainer on here. Cool. This is a nice booking page. It's a schedule page. Let's just see how it looks on the bottom. Perfect. It looks good. Terms and conditions, studio rules. Okay, perfect. It's good to have studio rules like this. Look at that. This looks nice. I like it. Eating and drinking, bags and personal belongings, mats. I love it, actually. It actually explains what is not allowed. Like, you can come, but you're coming into our house. So our house, our rules. I love it. Fitness goals, schedule, description, pricing. Let's just see the pricing. Maybe I join and I go to Singapore just to do some fitness. Finally, unlimited package. There you go. All day unlimited, off peak unlimited. Okay, cool. Per session package, single session, all day session. Nicely laid out. Pricing. Descriptions. What is the descriptions? Program. I would call this program, not descriptions. I would call this programs. Signature class, M first, M function, M stretch, M fit, Les Mills. Freestyle class, Hatha yoga. Okay, cool. I like this. Definitely call it not description, but programs. About us, nice. There's studio rules, contact us, privacy policy. Does about us actually have? Yeah, about us has a section as well. Beautiful, very nicely done. Free trial brings us back to, okay, so this is a different page where we can put in our details. Nice, I love it. Member login, and then it brings us to client Mind Body Online. Embrace Fitness. Great, I love it. It's a beautiful website, very nicely laid out, and definitely a black color on here. What's the promotion? Okay, so these are the promotions that they are running right now. Unlimited package. Okay, cool. Beautiful, very nicely laid out. Great. So I can say that this is a very beautiful site. The goal is very clear: to get people to book now. If they don't want to book now, then they can go on to the promotions here and then, or learn more. They also have a full navigation on here, which gives people more options, and it just looks good and it feels good. So The next one is trust factor, definitely a 10er. I don't even need to go into the detail why. It just is very organized, is very nicely laid out, is beautifully stated. The prices, the colors are nice. It just feels right, and it definitely um, a page that works. So from the design perspective, the colors are used on everywhere, even on the booking page. The same type of bluish color is used. So because this is their brand color. Brand color is this type of a blue and pink, and it's like a groove pink they're using. Maybe even these colors to be white. I don't know, because of this it could work better. Um, but it is really nice. Okay, brandability, it's 10er, so design is 10, brandability is 10. Sum up actions to take. Let's just find one thing. Okay, so yeah, the button over here, just I would put in a like a just a border, a slight border around this book a class with the same color of the actual this one. So this kind of color border, we could do it together maybe. So I would do a border. Okay, so here, and I would do a slight border like this with the same color, with this darker grayish color. This it doesn't have to be super professional, but it needs to look like it's a button. So something like that would work better on the promotion as well. And definitely a black color on here, and here I would put in white. Let's just have a look how it looks like in white. If we choose the whole thing, can we modify it? Yeah, I feel the white works better. It just feels more refreshing. And then this one would be dark, this one would be black. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. So all in all, good job, Alvin. I feel that you did really nice. Yeah, so now we came to the end of this session, ladies and gentlemen. This is now a 2-hour session, and I will be wrapping this up right now because we are going to be going on and then having a look into what Ricky Mateka has to bring us. There is a webinar starting in the next 3 minutes, and I would like you to be there. He is going to bring the heat tonight, teaching us about GrooveKart and about his company that is Slingly, which is an integration you got your hands on. So he'll be guiding us through and showing us what it can do. So I invite you to jump on there. So how to get to that link, how to get into that webinar, click over to the Facebook group of the Groove Digital Official and click on the announcement pin post, see more, and then you can click on this webinar registration link. This will be actually getting you registered, and then you can start watching the webinar, which is starting in 2 minutes. So let's wrap this up. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Hopefully you learned a lot, and thank you very much for submitting your pages. If I didn't manage to actually go through your pages, I will save them for later on. We'll have another session on Wednesday. I can see Groove Funnels Gamer is here. He is saying send a link on Twitch. I saw it. Thank you very much. Also, there were a couple of other people on here. Rochelle shared a couple of more pages, and Shahram shared his page. Also, Abdel Hamid shared his page. So sorry guys for not getting a chance to review those. I will be bringing them over for the next session, and we'll have a look at those next time. So 1 more minute until the webinar starts. So let's wrap this up. Thank you one more time, and then hopefully see you on this webinar. See you next session. Bye bye.